Hi there, it's Steve from Funk Motorsport. Wanted to make a video today to talk about some of the common issues that you guys are facing with your race cars and road cars. Now, one of the biggest creators of heat within your engine bay is, of course, your exhaust system. Your exhaust system carries hot gases through the car and it runs close to very important components that can be sensitive to heat. What we wanted to do was draft up a video to talk about some of the main ways in which we can improve this situation for you and to ensure that your car runs safely and reliably while your exhaust system still runs close to these important components. So the first thing to think about is really, do we need to insulate the entire system? Is this a problem that is caused by the entire exhaust system or by a small part of the exhaust system itself? From that decision, then we can move on to look at maybe a product such as titanium lava rock exhaust wrap, where we wrap the entire system, or we might look to create custom heat barriers to either box in important components, or we can create a layer or a barrier in between the two. With different parts around us here today, such as manifolds and parts of exhaust systems, we want to show you up close how to use these applications. So one of the first issues we need to talk about is the amount of heat soak that is created by your exhaust system within your engine bay. Now, as we know, engine bays are full of lots of different components that are all at work to make your car perform as best as it possibly can. But of course, this increase in heat and the increase in temperature within your engine bay can cause lots of problems for different components. The main one of those being your intake pipework. Now, intake pipework is intended to be cool. The air going into your engine is intended to be cool. But when the intake system runs very close to your exhaust system, we have a bit of a problem. The temperature within your intake rises, and that then is less effective when it reaches its final destination in the engine. Now, to resolve these issues, we can take a multitude of different approaches. One of our best approaches for that is, of course, our exhaust wrap. So Funk Motorsport Lava Rock exhaust wrap is a key component that helps to reduce heat soak within your engine bay. By retaining the gas inside the exhaust system, the temperature of the exhaust gases will be higher within your system, hence leaving the system a lot quicker. By doing this, we reduce that heat soak, as we've said, to generally decrease the temperature overall within your engine bay. Within your build, you may have some sensitive components that are sitting very, very close to those heat sources. Now, I have a starter motor here, which is one of our sensitive components, and so many people come to us here at Funk saying, after a few runs, I'm really struggling to start up my car. Now, this heat soak and heat transfer from your heat source to your starter motor is causing that issue for you. So what we need to do is we need to think of creating a barrier that can go in between the heat source and our sensitive component to keep it protected. We may also have other sensitive components such as fuel cells, where we need to keep the fuel optimum temperature. We might also have bulkheads and exhaust tunnels where we're preventing the heat transfer from the engine bay to the cockpit. By using a product such as Funk Motorsport dual layer aluminium shielding, we can place it in between your heat source and a sensitive component to really reduce that heat transfer between the two to ensure that your sensitive component still works as it should. As we move down the system, we might find that we need to protect a sensitive component from our exhaust system once more. Our aluminium barrier may not be the correct choice for the job, purely due to lack of space or lack of ease of fitment. What we have instead is an exhaust wraparound blanket. Now, an exhaust wraparound blanket is made from the same construction and materials as our turbo blanket and is perfect for this kind of application. Now, by insulating that smaller section of your exhaust system using our wraparound blanket, what you're able to do is wrap simply the heat shield around the exhaust system. Now, with or without exhaust wrap, it will work exactly the same. You can then secure both sides using metal spring ties, and this will be the barrier that you need between your sensitive component and the heat source. Now, I hope our video today has helped clarify some of the ways in which you can prevent heat soak from your exhaust system. We've got plenty of videos on the way talking about more specific products in detail, but for now, if you've got any more questions, please head over to our website or drop us an email at funkmotorsport.com.